everyone, welcome back to Beef Reacts, and today we are going to be watching RWBY Volume 8, Chapters 11, 12, 13, and 14. We're finishing it out. We're going through and through. We're calling it a day. Honestly, here's the facts of the matter. I have a notification that Rooster Teeth wants to send me stuff. I don't want to see it, but what I do want to see, a little bit of hype, a little bit of love, a little bit of, I don't know. Things happen. Things happen. They're sad, and we live with that. I feel like it's been forever since I recorded because my last recording was Friday and today's Tuesday. Gave y'all some time to catch up with me on the recordings. Gave me, even though this isn't coming out for, I believe, a week from today, the 11th, so cool. I think this was someone's birthday that I knew back in middle school. Whose birthday was it? I remember. Okay. Where do we want to go? What do I think is going to happen? The last place I was, Jimmy Ironwoods. James. Jimothy. He decided to put up this stupid ultimatum of killing the people of Mantle so Penny can, I don't believe there was any indication that they wouldn't put Atlas or something in the sky. If Mantle was safe. Jimmy and RWBY just prioritize different things. So, again, I ultimately like what I think the conclusion of Ironwood's character arc is going to be at the end of this. At least what my idea is. I still think, personally, there were different ways to achieve it. And I was talking about in, the Discord one day, I really wish they had, Neo pretend to be an Aesop, and we got to see, a small scene of, Neo putting the chess piece in there, or doing something of that sort. Because ultimately, it's the same thing. Ultimately, yeah, that is exactly what happened, but we don't get to see it. But I think Ironwood's having this distrust. It's he lost the trust of the council. He lost, he couldn't trust the council because they're going to stop him at any moment. We saw that with Jockney, that they don't actually really like him. We saw the loss of trust with the Inner Circle. And then the only thing, well, not Inner Circle, with Team RWBY. And then I think if there was something where we actually got to see the loss of trust with the military, I think it would have hit a lot harder, personally. He can't trust the military, and now he has to shut everyone out. Doesn't trust the Aesops, doesn't trust anything, and he becomes a much more hardcore Ozpin. That's not focused on working together without trust, but just working by himself, doesn't trust anyone, and is just kind of a manipulator. Oz was still a manipulator, but at least it felt better. And if you've met manipulative people, you know exactly what I'm talking about, where it's yeah, they're manipulative, but you at least feel good about being manipulated. That's a messed up thing to say, but, when you don't have self-respect and you're 15 and abusive relationships are prevalent because, again, you're 15, and how can you not be in an abusive relationship when you're 15? I don't mean that as in, 15-year-olds are naturally abusive. I mean, we're human beings, and human beings kind of tend to naturally lean towards not good people. But yeah, this is a 5-minute just opening discussion because I just wanted to lay out the groundwork, and now I don't have to pause in the middle of the episode to give these thoughts. I guess I still probably will, but we're hoping to be different. Always hoping to be different.
We said goodbye to all the things we loved.
I'm sorry, they really showed their hand with the screen cracking with Penny. Like, it either showcases the new power or it shows that she's going to be broken by the end of this.
If anyone tries anything
other than what I've ordered, Mental's gone.
you have 1 hour to respond.
I hope you live up to the title I gave you.
Of course.
So wait, just before I get into this, does Winter have just a back brace? Is that what's going on? Like, she's got a back brace on, and that's what's keeping her up? Or is that like an exoskeleton? That I didn't really understand.
Of course he's not going to do it.
So what? He's bluffing? With the whole city?
It may finally push the kids to see reason.
Who cares?
Good. You're here. I need a squad of drones in standby to drop the payload.
Sir, what for?
I believe I was clear in the broadcast. If they give me a reason, I'm going to remove Mantle from the equation. This is how we save Atlas.
You call this saving Atlas? Doing Salem's job for her? I believed in you! I thought we could work towards something better. But now you're throwing it all away.
If you don't shut your mouth, I'm going to do it for you.
If this is what gets the children to cooperate, then it's worth it.
I don't like this either, but the top priority is...
Do you even believe what you're saying anymore? Do any of you believe in anything? I used to wear this rank with pride. Now I see it for what it really is. A collar.
You want a collar? Fine. I'll throw this traitor in the brig, where he belongs.
Yeah, I mean, they've been setting this up since the first episode, but, like, honestly speaking, his readiness to just kill somebody for speaking out against him speaks volumes to the tragedy that is James Ironwood's character. Like, yeah, I've hated him for a very long time, but now I can't do anything else but pity him. Like, genuinely speaking, I feel bad. I keep saying, like, you gave me this caring person who, like, genuinely had a heart, and now he doesn't. And it's, like, interesting because we have this, we have Lionheart, who's the cowardly lion who lost his courage, but, like, courage in general, we also got to see what what cowardice does to Raven. We now see how important having a heart and trusting people is with your Volume 6 Oz and, like, Jimmy Ironwoods. If you wanted to do the Scarecrow losing his brain, probably teaming up with Tyrion was the stupidest decision Crow ever could have made. But now you have someone who's just speaking out, who is a Faunus, who sees, like, what is wrong with doing this, and he says the right thing. It's like, I will do whatever it takes to save Atlas. It's like, you're not saving Atlas, though. Like, define Atlas. Define Like, obviously, you can define nations by their borders, and there's a whole thing with that, but it's like, even if it's an arbitrary line, there is a line. Like, and it's like hard, but it's like, yeah, you probably should care about people in your immediate surrounding and make sure they're okay before you care about people that are halfway around the world. I completely understand that, and I can get behind that. I care more about my family than I do yours. Not to be a dick, but that they raised me. You didn't. That's just prioritization. If my family's perfectly fine and yours isn't, then yeah, I'll gladly help. Like, that's the start here, start immediate surroundings, branch out from there. But right now, your immediate surroundings are absolutely horrible, and like, you're not even trying to save Atlas. You're trying to just... You'd rather lift a hollow shell of a city than actually protect people, which is the most disgusting part about this, because that's not what you believe. And you know that this isn't what he believes, because that's the entire point. So his semblance, his whole thing here is just throwing away his beliefs. But no, I've never actually been told his semblance except by commenters. So that means that this entire thing makes no sense. And, like, yeah, they may have gone in with the intention of, like, oh, look at this small detail. He loses the light from his eyes. It means that his semblance is active. It's like, if you've never explained it to me, and you've never taken the 15 seconds to explain it, you took the 15 seconds to explain Adams, but you can't take the 15 seconds for a character that's been established since Volume 2, that makes absolutely no sense to me. That genuinely, why wouldn't you at least explain it? Like, explaining it makes this 180 not seem as stupid, but even so, like, just judging it on the merits of what has gone on, like, it just doesn't hit the way it should.
Okay, Ironwood wants Penny. Otherwise, Mantle is done for. So, how do we stop him?
Crow and Robin are still in his custody. And May said Atlas security drones are watching the crater. So, they're trapped too.
And Salem isn't going to stay gone for much longer.
So then, it's impossible.
No.
See? If Miss Hero with all the answers doesn't have an answer, then we have ours.
Shut up.
Okay, then why don't you just leave?
Can we please just give each other a chance? Emerald's not with Salem anymore. And Ozpin is back. All of this doubt and worry and distrust, it isn't getting us anywhere.
Then nothing has changed! We're in the exact same place we were yesterday! Arguing over what to do while the kingdom waits to die.
I'm gonna say it. I don't think that door is that far away from the... I know this is an emotional moment, and I understand that it's supposed to be the culmination of her arc, which throughout, at least since the seeing of Salem last night, you know, that she's been keeping hope and putting on a strong face for the rest of her group when she doesn't actually know what to do. When half of the time, ever since the end of Volume 4, writing that letter to Yang, yeah, no spit, that's what Ruby's been dealing with, and that's why I've always said that she chooses to be optimistic, which is why I like her character. But, like, come on. This is a little bit of silly. Like, watch her run. She does 10 whole steps. Either she is very, very short, or they just wanted to have that running animation. Like, she got through that door much quicker than Ruby did.
I'm glad you're all right.
Sorry. No matter how much I boost you, they won't go away.
Don't apologize. I got hurt doing what I always do. Just another ditzy move from Nora.
Stop.
That's not true.
Yeah.
How would you know? We were supposed to be a team, but that didn't matter to you. When things went wrong, you pushed us away. You shut people out so you don't have to feel things that are hard.
Okay. Can we get a speech, Ren?
You're right. I should be apologizing. To both of you. When we lost Oscar and things got difficult, I said terrible things. I've been so angry at myself. For not being as good as the Aesops, for what happened at Robin's rally, for losing the lamp. I thought if I just focused on working harder, getting stronger, that I wouldn't fail. But my biggest failing was as a teammate and as a partner.
Ha ha! All water under the bridge, buddy. I'm gonna go see if Klein needs any help with Penny.
You know, Volume 3 me would have hated this, but it feels nice. It feels nice to laugh at John being a goofball. It feels good, and on top of that, genuinely speaking, I think you could be in Ren's position, and I think as someone who's been in his position more often than not, yeah, it sucks. And, like, you feel like the only thing you can do is lash out because you've done nothing but lash inward, and lash inward does nothing. And lashing out feels like it does something because now you're letting people know how upset or how mad you are, but that doesn't actually fix anything. Dude, why did... I feel like my posture in, like, a chair is, like, all wonky. Like, my one shoulder's up. I might need to go to a chiropractor, low-key. I think you get to a certain point, like, when you're feeling like this, where the only option left is to help yourself. And to help yourself, you need to ask other people for help. And that's where Ren currently is, and I love it. And these two as partners, I still think is very cute. It's just amazing how, like, even though we can't necessarily hear it as well in the voice actor because he's supposed to be suppressing his emotions or something, but, like, it's not a dig at the voice actor, that's just saying, like, as the character, like, that's what he's supposed to be doing, is at least the impression I'm getting. You can at least feel how difficult it is for him to get something out.
Gonna go see if Klein needs any help with Penny.
Ren, I just wish... I mean, why didn't you say anything? So we failed as a team, but we succeed as a team too.
I was the one holding us back. Not John, not you, me.
Well, you're wrong. All I do is make dumb jokes and smash things with a hammer.
What? That's not true. You put everything you have into what you do. You support everyone around you. You help without worrying about how it might hurt. And that's what I love about... That's why I love you.
When my mom ran from the Grimm and left me behind, you found me. We became Ren and Nora. But I realized on this mission apart, I don't know who just Nora is. And if I'm ever going to find out, then I have to do it alone. Because I've always loved you, Lyren. And that pretty head on your shoulder seems like it's doing a lot better. But I still gotta get mine sorted out before I can be the partner you need. Is that okay?
It's definitely okay. Boop.
I I could have paused that at any moment and given my hype, given my excitement, but I'm not going to say that it doesn't exist, but that's not what that was about. I think a big issue that relationships fall into, and I've fallen into this, and I'm sure you have as well, if you have been in like that kind of relationship, but it's, oh my god, look at my hair. It's this idea of like your personalities are merging into one, and some people can't. When I say like merging into one, what I mean is some people really just can't handle this idea of like, let's take a moment and do things together, have the same interests, have this. It's like, well, I don't know who I am without you. It's like, well, do you no longer like eating steak and potatoes because you're with me? Like when you're without me? Well, no. It's like, okay, so you like steak and potatoes. Do you no longer like these shows without me? Well, no, I still like them. Well, then you should always keep a form of your identity, not away from your partner, but like the idea of having a partner is to have everything with them. Like, yeah, you're gonna have your own stuff. Yeah, you're gonna have your own interests. You're different people. But like, you know, like my significant other doesn't like making like movies. Like, she's a much better character analysis than I am. Like, she can examine the color, tell you why the colors are here. I could never do that. But she would hate being on camera. She'd hate that I'm talking about her, so I try not to talk about her that much. The point being is that, like, you can have separate interests from your partners, and, like, that's okay. But, like, I've never really liked this idea within culture, within whatever, of, like, my life ends when I get a partner. It's like, why would your life end when you become joined to somebody? You have more responsibility. Like, yeah, that's fine, but your life doesn't end. Your life doesn't end when you have kids. Your life doesn't end. Like, your life is just beginning. If you genuinely think that now, because you're by yourself and I can do whatever I want, I can see whatever I want, yeah, that is lonely and depressing as poo-poo, honestly. Like, I look back on it and I'm like, yeah, that sucks. Like, that literally sucks. I would hate doing that again. The idea of, like going out, seeing the world together, growing together as people. Like, the hard part of relationships is understanding that they're a separate person from you. And, like, yes, you grow together. Yes, you have these, like, ideals. But, like, you shouldn't have someone who's the same as you. You should always have someone who's complementary to you. That's what love really is. It's the compliments. It's I'm really good at X and you're really good at Y. And together, like, we enhance each other's life constantly. And then when they're down, it's like you help when they're down. Like, it's actually, like, being in love is not only one of the most beautiful things out there, but, like, the way that they show Ren and Nora here is a real thing in relationships. And, like, a lot of relationships can't survive past this, and I really, really hope that Ren and Nora does. But if they love each other, then they will. Like, that's just the facts of the matter. Like, all the BS aside, all the whatever aside, like, I don't let my seriousness show as much as I probably should here, but, like, or even as much character analysis because I want to be entertaining, but, like, genuinely speaking, when it comes down to just loving other people or doing that kind of thing, there is quite literally no feeling like it. And when I say loving somebody, there's a big difference. And this difference usually takes people until they're past the age of probably having sex the first time to really realize. There's a big difference between I love you and wanting to just kind of hit it, and I love you and did you eat today? Are you doing well? Like, what do you want to do tomorrow? Because there's a lot of things in the world to do in the other 23 hours and 59 minutes besides sex. Like, there just is. So, like, why even bother? I don't want to say why bother with it. I'm just saying, like, why make that the main priority and focus? And, like, just the show of growth between Ren and Nora is absolutely adorable, and it is beautiful. And it's the time that I kind of wish that if they're going down the Bumblebee route, they took the same time and energy and care in a separate way with Yang and Blake, and I think we get glimpses of it, but we haven't actually gotten the chance to see it yet. And the closest we got is probably when they met back up and did the head touch. I think that was very cute. We just don't get those small, intimate moments that I genuinely would love to see.
You get those hallway cameras on a loop?
He's really gonna do it.
Not if we stop him first.
Oz, Crow, you really have no problem just straight up murdering somebody. Yeah, nah, you don't.
There might be a better way.
I'm telling you, there isn't.
Well, this isn't just about you. It's about everyone.
I'm going straight up to the academy, and I am ending this.
Or we fail and people get killed.
He deserves this!
Yeah?
Listen, I get it. You are hurting. You've been hurting for a long time. But let's stop pretending that what you're trying to do here is for anyone but yourself. Clover was a lot of things. You respected him. But I gotta tell ya, I think you're the better huntsman. Not because you were the one who walked away, but because you were the one who was fighting for what was right. Don't go telling me that's changed.
What the hell? I'm gonna guess that's Winter, and what's his face?
That giant hound kicked us around like we were nothing. But Blake said you and the Shanice managed to take it down. Still having to one-up your big sis, huh?
Did she tell you what it was? Underneath?
Yeah.
You know what that means then.
I wouldn't worry about that.
That's what happened to Mom. When I saw its eyes, I knew. Salem used to kill people with silver eyes, like Maria. But she's always wanted me alive. Why would that change unless... when she met Mom, she learned she could do something new.
Ruby.
We shouldn't lie to ourselves. I wasted our time getting Amity up, thinking help would come, but it didn't. And Amity fell. I was being childish.
You were being optimistic. Look, blind optimism isn't great, but no optimism means we've already lost. We need hope. We need to take risks.
But mine didn't work.
It's still got a warning out. Ruby, they're not called sure things. They're called risks. And in case you didn't notice, my plan for Mantle didn't work either. But we got Oscar back. And did a lot more that was never in the plan. Mom took a risk the day she left. And I don't think it went the way she wanted it to. But she's still my hero.
Academia.
Hurry!
I can no longer be delayed.
Penny, please!
I must open the vault. I do not want.
Ruby, stop me! Penny!
I must open the vault and self-terminate.
I've got her! What do we do?
Doesn't she have the maiden powers? Yeah, that's not gonna work.
I must! Open the vault! And self-terminate!
Do something!
Penny, please.
Yo, let's go, John. Immediately stepping up and knowing what to do. Love to see that. Love to see a King John stepping up and doing his thing like a boss.
Penny, please! Tell me how to help you!
You can't. That's...
Kill me. Kill me. And I can make sure the power goes to you. Please.
No.
Please! I cannot fight it!
Yes, you can!
Girl, you know she's still robotic. She has, like, this is clearly a problem. Like, are you... Somebody get Pietro on the line. Somebody call technical support. Get technical support on the fucking line. God damn.
It's just a part of you, remember? If you were only a machine, you never could have fought back for this long.
She's right.
She's right! John! Mr. Aura!
Yay! Penny! She's still gonna go to the vault by the end of this. They have an hour. They don't have any time.
Did I stop the virus?
No.
No. It's still there.
But you've got an aura, Penny. A soul. That's who you are. Our friend. Not a machine.
She just throws them across.
I think you're wrong, by the way. I highly doubt you're in the same place you started. I mean, yeah, you guys have been getting your asses kicked. Some of that my fault, but like, you're at war. You're gonna take hits.
Some of that my fault, but like, yeah, like the humble brag there. Emerald got the boob job. She got the fucking hits. Damn it. You know what? You know the worst part is I am trying to be wholesome. I shouldn't say wholesome. I'm trying to be advertiser friendly for no reason other than like seeing the limited ad things makes me sad. These I don't even get monetized. I just hate seeing it. It makes me sad. I hate seeing the yellow check mark. It makes me feel like I'm a bad boy. And like I'm not a bad boy. I'm the goodest boy. I'm not. I'm actually probably the worst. You probably don't even fuck with me, but like it is what it is. We take those L's. What the fuck is this? Got it. We're back at it again.
My fault, but like, you're at war. You're gonna take hits. Look,
Yeah.
I'm just going to be super pissed if you all finally decide to give up the moment I switch sides.
No, I get that.
Switch sides, huh?
Aww.
I'd argue her switching sides doesn't really make sense because she was so devoutedly loyal to Cinder. I mean, this betrayal is going to destroy Cinder, obviously, but, like, we were only ever shown a girl that was so practically in love with Cinder, but now she's not. Like, I don't... Maybe I'm just misremembering the last season, but, like, I don't really remember her having time to doubt Cinder, just Salem. Like, she just wants to fight Salem, but I think her allegiance is still to Cinder. And, like, her character lacks agency, as in, like, she saw the good guys without having this strong, domineering force near her, and she just kind of took it on the chin. She was like, I guess I'll be good now. Like, we haven't gotten a chance to see Emerald, like, actually feel or do anything yet.
Or, like, whatever.
If you all wouldn't mind, I really think Ozpin would like to say something.
Oh my goodness. Are we
Go
still
ahead.
Are we still on this?
I was recently reminded of an old fairy tale. A young girl flees the consequences of a choice to a magical place. But having never learned from her initial failure, she only succeeds in spreading it. I failed all of you. I should have trusted you with the truth, and should never have run the day you discovered it.
It was rough, but
I think after everything that's happened here, we understand. Trust is
a risk.
And I hope it's a risk you can take on me again.
I wouldn't. I 100% would.
I can still feel it fighting me.
I can't just keep amping her forever.
And we can't keep Ironwood waiting.
Ah! Guys, she has to go to the vault.
That's actually a risk we haven't considered.
I don't think, yeah.
She'll do it.
The Academy enters. Count over.
Neo could floor you in a second, and that's what... L. Absolute L. Not Crow. He looks like he has more facial hair here. And he looks older. Like he has like grayish hair. Nora's got the decent fit. RWBY hasn't been in here yet, so this is some interesting concept art. I guess we're gonna be there soon. That score, that little haunting in the background is pretty cool. Yeah, they've really added a lot to her character. But, alright, I'll be back in less than a second. As one of the volumes said a while ago, I think, or music things, back to the fairy tale, back to the show. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I don't think you know what I mean. I don't even know what I mean, but we'll get there. I'm drinking a lot more water lately, and I'd say I feel better, but I exist, and here we are. Now we're going to be drinking water. We're going to be living the life. I think they're going to be doing another heist because that worked spectacularly last time. So, let's watch it happen. Alright, they're just kamikazeing this one? Why are they putting this in position if they're bringing Penny to Mantle?
Be ready for anything. We don't know what state Penny is in.
If any of those brats have the nerve to come with her, we put them down immediately. The general gave his terms. No more games. Is there a problem?
Just retracing the steps that led us here.
What is it, sir?
Crow and Robin. They're in the Academy hangar.
Trying to stop the payload.
Or just looking for a way out.
Not going to happen. I've been waiting to take my shot at those two. Let's go, Aesops.
But someone needs to stay here with the general.
I'll stay. We lose the payload, we lose our leverage.
She's right. Contain it. Now.
Sir, this course of action...
I hope you're not going to try to talk me out of it.
No, sir. I don't think that's possible.
I didn't think you'd actually come alone. I expected at least some resistance from your friends.
I don't want anyone else to die. I must open the vault.
You've done the right thing.
No, she hasn't.
I have.
Feels weird.
Oh my god, that was... I genuinely did not expect that. I don't know when the hell that happened, but her semblance has grown that much. She could do that. It's like, well, I can use it on multiple people now, but I didn't expect that. Oh my god. Damn.
Feels weird.
Like, he's willing to kill all of these children. What the hell was that? What was that? That was sick. What did she just do? What the hell did she just do? Did they take the arm? Did she take his aura?
Sorry, guys, but we don't want to fight.
We didn't want to drop Atlas either, but we've all had to make some tough calls, huh? Go! Move to phase 2.
Guys, she has to go to the vault. That's actually a risk we haven't considered.
We've been so worried about keeping the vault closed that we never considered using what's inside.
The Staff of Creation.
Maybe we could use it to save Penny and get everyone in Atlas and Mantle back to safety.
What does it do?
Well, you'll never guess who I just heard from.
So, you're not arresting me?
No. Ironwood's got to be stopped.
Yeah.
Then why did you hit me?
Because you were about to get killed if I didn't do something.
Yo, these two are cute together, low-key.
What are you doing?
What I should have done ages ago. Getting in touch with my sister. We're going to need help.
With it.
Speaking of help.
So we've got people trapped in Atlas and Mantle that we can't evacuate unless we use the staff. which is located inside the vault. If we open the vault, Penny terminates. If Ironwood gets wind of any of this, he blows up Mantle.
There's something else to consider. Once the staff creates anything else, the city drops. Atlas has enough natural gravity dust to keep it from plummeting immediately, but, well, nobody's going to want to be around when it touches down.
Okay, then let's use the staff to teleport everyone to safety. Maybe even to another kingdom.
We can't just wave it like a magic wand and make our problems go away. And we haven't even told you about him.
Who?
The spirit and the staff. Like Jin. But, well, he's a character. He can build you anything, but only if you can explain to him how. Like any craftsman, he'll need blueprints. Some sort of reference. It'll help if we have real-world examples to show him.
I've already gone through the city layouts for the SDC evacuation. Maybe I can help.
There's still James and his bomb to consider.
Oh, I've got a plan for that.
How do we always
So,
have a plan?
that takes care of phase 1.
Meanwhile, the real Penny goes to the vault. With help.
I blasted a hole through the bottom of Atlas, and I highly doubt they've had time for repairs. That should take you straight to it.
Okay, I'm with it.
All of that.
I will say, as a plan, this has been pretty dope. Like, this works actually exceptionally well, and don't tell me the staff of creation is about to make a new frickin' Penny or something, because that will be wild. Oh my goodness. Why can't you just use the staff of creation to make a world without Salem? Unless maybe that's what they... No, because how would you do that? Well, then you could technically just use the staff to play God and just not even need the two brothers.
That is the easy part.
Like, you could just create a new timeline.
As soon as Penny opens the door, we go through, grab the staff, and stop her termination.
Just hang in there, Penny. Okay?
What's the name? Tell me he's got a fatty. Yes! He's got milkers too, baby.
It seems someone has come to engage my creative wiles.
I know that voice actor, and I don't know why I know that voice actor, but let me tell you something. He's tucking it like the best of them. Like, he really's got that tucked down pat. That was disgusting of me to say, but I mean, facts. This is like another, like, I always feel bad because I always feel like the first episode's so, like, commentary heavy, and then I just get more into the story, and it's, like, kind of hard to, like, talk about, like, theorize or do the next thing, but that plan against Jimmy Ironwoods makes perfect sense. I actually really enjoyed how they did it, like, I think if you're one of those people that just ends up ragging on the writing 24/7 and being like, well, this is this, like, it's not fair. I don't ever want to constantly be just someone who rags on something. I think everything has some merit to it. Whether or not I can see it is a different conversation, but, like, whether or not I can actually see the merit or give you the merit for itself, then I'll try my best to do it. If I can't, then I can't. But ultimately speaking, yeah, I really enjoy the way that this was written. I think they did a lot of great setup and a lot of payoff with, like, just the plan that they had. Like, there was a lot here, and, like, I think the other thing too is you're gonna have a decent number of people being like, well, you know, this was a Monty plan. It's like, how could this possibly be a Monty plan? Like, I think we should give Miles and Carrie some creative credit here in the way that they've been writing the show without Monty. I mean, and that's no disrespect to Monty Ohm at all. Like, obviously, if he was alive and here, we'd have a very different show. We'd have very different ways that this is played out and very different fight sequences where, like, why pretend anything else? But, like, with what they have and what they're doing with it, I think it's phenomenal. Like, I think they're really they're doing his legacy very well, personally.
It seems someone has come to engage my creative wiles. All I'll say is it better be worth it after my last project. A floating city? How pedestrian.
Hi, Mr. Ambrosius. Sir, listen, it's about our friend. She's dying.
I'm going to go ahead and assume that you know it's against the rules for me to bring people back from the dead, so...
That's not what we want. She's not your typical girl.
I'm with it.
So she isn't. I'd love to meet whoever did this. Ah, I see. There's something eating away at her. I'm guessing you think you have some clever plan to save her. Just know, I will give you exactly what you asked for, and I don't want any complaining when it's not what you wanted.
I love him so much already. He is awesome. I'll give you exactly what you asked for and nothing else. Like, I respect the hell out of an honest genie. A genie trying to make an honest living.
We brought her schematics. We want you to make a new version of her, using her exact same robot parts.
That was curiously worded, girl.
An exact copy of her would include the virus. An exact copy of her without the virus would cease to exist the second you make something else. And we kind of want to keep her around longer than that.
You've done your homework.
We want you to create a new version of her, using her existing robotic parts, taking the virus with them.
Okay, but if I take the robot parts out of her, that would leave...
Penny, the girl who's always been there underneath it.
You can't destroy. It's against the rules. But you wouldn't be destroying her. Her soul is who she is.
The mechanical parts are just extra.
But a soul without a complete body, what would be left?
I don't know. I guess you just have to get creative.
I
suppose
love
I could
this.
do a little add a touch up. But if I do that, how much of the old painting would be my work and how much would be...
I'm gonna be honest with you, this is whenever I come up with an idea, and I wish Ryan was here to like vouch for that, but like that's quite literally like if I come up with an idea, I talk to myself. God, I love this character so much.
Touch up. But if I do that, how much of the old painting would be my work and how much would be her? Just coming up to the surface. This is all very exciting and very dangerous. I don't know what the results are going to be.
We don't have any other options. We believe in her.
Then ready yourselves to witness my artistry.
Love it. Give it to me.
It's done.
Who's who?
I guess that's the signal then. Seems like things are moving forward in the vault.
Hopefully Penny is going to be okay.
If Atlas is moving, we need to get word out before people panic.
Meaning hurry. I know. Okay, this should be, that did, something?
You're live.
Everyone can see you.
Oh! Citizens of Atlas, Mantle, what we have to tell you is very important. Atlas is falling, but...
Wait, what happened?
It's dead. The entire CCT. It just went down.
And so did kingdom-wide communications. How?
The bigger question is, what do we do now?
That boy said Atlas is falling. Is that true?
Yes. We're using the staff to get everyone to safety. Salem can have the rubble. We'll all be long gone.
Are you going to leave me here?
Yeah.
No. When we're finished, we'll move both of you to safety.
Oh, Winter, thank you.
Oh, don't thank me. It was Weiss's decision.
Penny?
Penny?
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
Are you okay?
I have a heart and it's beating. Oh god! She immediately feels the exact pain of existence. Oh, that'd be so funny. She's just in absolute abject pain because existence is pain. That would be sick. Hilarious, but sick.
Do hugs always make you feel this warm inside?
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. More!
We should probably make sure our theory works. And start the evacuation.
She is so awesome.
Free to create and... Oh, it's you guys again.
We're not done with you yet.
Fine.
Let's try the quick version. Can you make a bunch of doorways in Atlas that open at a single spot in Vacuo?
Sure, I'll just need coordinates and specs for each door, an explanation for bending space and time to account for the much greater traffic on one side, and a single point of exit on the other.
Okay, that's about what we expected. So, we need to funnel everybody through a central location first.
You're going to have to tell me more about this central location for starters. Where is it?
Here. A place like these vaults. Wherever they are, they're not part of Remnant. Only accessible if you know the right way in. Seems like a safe enough place for thousands of refugees.
You kids are either smarter or much more foolish than you realize. I'm going to need a reference.
Oh, we've got one.
They're going to spend the rest of this time exploring another vault, aren't they? In this dreamlike otherworldly sphere. That's gonna be interesting.
People enter from Atlas and Mantle on one side. And leave on the other side with a one-way ticket to Vacuo.
Well, everything appears to be in order. You were quite thorough. Disappointingly so.
So, it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Oh, and one last point of clarification about this central location of yours. Do not fall. Okay, and with that dire warning...
So that's gonna happen. Penny's gonna slip or something.
We did it.
What now?
We go to Vacuo.
I'm with that.
All of us.
Totally with that too.
And hope that we've thought of everything.
Nope, we didn't think of this stupid bitch. Why does she have to ruin every little fucking thing? Like, why? Why even write that fucking character into existence? It's like such a fucking MacGuffin, too. It's like, oh, damn. Also, Eddie Rivas, great job. Great job, Eddie Rivas. You really honestly outdid yourself here. I don't know. I guess they just said Miles and... Is Eddie Rivas even someone... You know what? I don't care. I don't care. Are they just executive producing it now? Supervising director, story by... Okay, but... Kirsty Burkhardt. Okay, that's fine. I want to see who voices this dude. Great look. Jason Douglas, Lyran... Valentine Stokes. I know that name. Why do I know that name? Let me look him up. Don't know Yukuta Gotanda. He's done nothing else? That voice is so familiar, though. Yeah, there's no way. Really? Done nothing else? That voice is such a familiar voice. Like, I'm actually, like, kind of, like, surprised that wasn't... Really? He's done nothing else. Well, not nothing else, but, like, he's only done RWBY? That's a weird spot to be in for me to at least know that. But, anyway, alright. I told the peeps at Discord that I'd be in after this episode to just go over it, but like, God, that Cinder shit is so annoying. So annoying. And it's not even like, I don't want to be like, oh, I hate Cinder. It's like, it's nice that we're seeing all these different vaults and we're seeing all this different artwork, but like, God. I just hate Cinder so much with like a passion, but I'll be back in less than a second. I don't know why when I pause it, it doesn't actually pause. It's kind of annoying, but see, this is what I mean. Okay, well, I don't think I'm photosensitive, so we'll find out by the end of this episode. Okay, and we are back with Chapter 13. Ready, set, and a go. We have the warning lights. Viewer discretion is advised. I'm just gonna skip past all this beautiful nonsense about here.
What do we do now?
Dude, I am perfect, but I want to start back. Really get the
what do we do now?
We stick to the plan.
How? Without the CCT, there's no way we can tell all of Atlas to just step into a bunch of freaky magic doors.
But there is. We use the portals ourselves and spread the word on foot.
Are we positive these things work?
Why is it always John? Oh, but no one else does that? Oh, that's some shenanigans.
Okay, we can do this. Nora and I will get people through the gates. Everyone else, keep to your roles. Remember, the evacuation is priority 1, no matter what else happens.
His leadership skills have done nothing but grow to impress me, and I honestly love it. He has become the Paladin Captain America, but if Captain America, honestly, was a bit goofier. I think Steve Rogers is goofy. It's like he's a Boy Scout, but I don't know. I think they really did much better with the writing for his character in the last... No, I shouldn't even say that. His arc has just been phenomenal. And, like, I hate that I keep on going and harping on this idea, but, like, it's just... This growth of the character has done nothing but impress me and make me happier every time I see it.
You sure you won't need more help?
Shade is armed to the teeth with huntsmen and huntresses. But we're about to throw a kingdom's worth of negativity on their doorstep. If anyone will need help, it's them.
is it? I thought you couldn't go back through it, because if you walk back through it...
Everyone! Ow! God! I'm, gonna need your attention.
I thought they just had to walk through the door again to go back. What?
Keep moving, come on!
That's it! Ooh, watch your step!
Hey! No pushing! Figured you wouldn't let us down!
I thought there'd be more people by now.
Our job is getting Penny and the staff to Vacuo. Until then, we have to trust the others. I'm sure they can handle it.
We should end up just outside the city limits of Vacuo. Enough space for refugees, but still within range of communication.
All right, I'll focus on masking emotions for as long as I can. Call for help as soon as we cross.
You've got to be kidding me.
Which way is the city? It has to be here somewhere!
Guys, this sandstorm isn't just killing visibility.
Where are we?
Not this.
Welcome to Vacuo.
The name Vacuo, like vacuate, which is like a come on now. Everything just seems to work together this way to just mess with me, huh? I'm with it. I'm always with it, but damn, does that hurt. Damn, does that feel good. Nora's new model stuff there looks so cute. I love like the little electricity vein scars like that does. You know, as a kid, I always thought that being struck by lightning would be cool as hell. Like, I always thought, like, damn, I kind of want to be struck by lightning and get, like, electricity powers. Because I always felt like having electricity powers would be the coolest thing ever. Like, you could do so much stuff with it. Your body already generates electricity with the firing of neurons or whatever. At least I'm pretty sure it does. I don't know how bodies work. I'm not a biologist. But, like, I think that's how it does it. I always want... You ever play Infamous? I always wanted that. I always wanted to be Cole from Infamous. I was like, oh, this would be dope as hell. But yeah.
Get down and follow everyone else to the exit.
Come on!
No! Keep going. We'll handle this.
Why? What was the point in just hurting innocent people? Genuinely speaking, what was the point? You stupid. Like, you stupid bitch.
Your little friend Oscar was right. But the easy part ends here. How did she know about that?
Neapolitan, was it? Now isn't the time to hold grudges.
No. She's right to be angry. I know I haven't upheld my end of the bargain.
Yeah, you haven't.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I will get you Ruby Rose. Today. But to do that, I need to ask the lamp a question.
No. No. Don't tell me the last question is wasted on this stupid person.
Jin.
You have a question for me?
I do. What have Ruby and her teammates planned?
I've been so worried about keeping the vault closed that I never considered using what's inside.
The Staff of Creation.
Maybe we could use it to save Penny and get everyone in Atlas and Mantle back to safety. After you guys broadcast the evac procedure, you'll walk through the portal at the CCT Center. And when we're done in the vault, we'll take Penny and the staff.
You tore this kingdom apart with nothing but your intellect. How How about we finish what you started?
What a waste of a question. What a stupid, I am so ready to throw something across the fucking room. I am so ready to smash and break things out of setting up such an interesting thing of infinite knowledge within reason to then have it wasted by a character who quite literally isn't smart, can't do shit, relies on other people, literally has not done a single thing her entire life. What did we learn about her backstory? Oh, I learned that she's a fucking masochist. That's what I've learned. She gets a fucking nut every single time that she sees whenever she feels pain. Good for her. I hope you fucking croak. You should have died in volume 2, you stupid bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you so much. Every time you're on screen, I do nothing but want to skip past it, because even though that you create this vitriolic hate, you're not a well-written character. You're not a smart fucking character. You're honestly the worst fucking thing I've seen since probably Adolf Hitler. Honestly, if I were to write a book and I were to put the actual fucking Adolf man inside of a book as a character, he wouldn't be a well-written character. That is how fucking low I think of you. God, I fucking hate this character. Wasting such a... Oh my god. You have such an interesting thing that is Jin, and you fucking wasted it. The writers fucking wasted it so bad. Like, fuck off.
You have everything you need?
Oh, believe me. This is everything I've ever wanted.
Love a good murderer.
You deserve this, Arthur. We'll be back.
You're live.
Everyone can see you.
Oh. Citizens of Atlas. Mantle. What we have to tell you is very important. Atlas is falling. But
they took the time to write #1 dud.
They're using the staff? Are they crazy? They'll destroy the kingdom!
What do you think a kingdom is? The people? Or just the chunk of land they live on?
Either way, it's over now. Ironwood's down.
And they took the bomb. Great.
Well, I see you're awake finally. Atlas is falling under your watch. How does it feel, James?
They've got the staff.
That's right. You lose. We both lose. What?
So stupid.
You're going to open mine
And they
too,
left the guns, huh?
right?
Sure thing.
Did he just kill Jacques Schnee? Wow, they really just did Jacques Schnee that dirty.
I knew your plan would be bold, but I never could have predicted all of this. At least not without a little help from Jin. I suppose I have all of you to thank for one last lesson. Sometimes, if you want to win, you simply can't do it alone.
I hate her so much. I hate every single one of these characters so much. I'm not gonna lie to you. Whatever happens to Cinder will not be enough. I would not be happy unless she got... Like, here's the thing. I'm a firm believer in forgiveness. I'm a firm believer in all those values and whatnot. I want to take a knife, slit her throat, bring her back to life, do it again, and again, and again, and again. And it still wouldn't be enough. There's no amount of actual vitriolic hate that can, like, they've written such a fucking hateable character, and it's awesome. But God, do I want her dead. I want her more than dead. Like, there is actually no punishment that is right for her, because it'll never be enough for me. It won't be enough until she is, like, actually gone for good, destroyed, fucking, like, I don't even know what could possibly make me happy. Like, I don't even want Jean to do it. Like, I just want everyone to just take turns ripping into her. And you know what? I bet she's still alive because there is no satisfying way to kill her.
Why'd you have to come back? Penny, no! Why didn't you just learn your lesson?
Oh, Penny. I did.
Will you all get inside of the thing? Jesus! Yeah, Penny's gonna die. Because it should be Cinder who's dead, but it's Penny. What if I just drop the Staff of Creation down there? Help people.
Glad someone made it. Watch for a tail. I need to make sure this thing's still armed.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm no longer certain this is the most logical course of action.
You really want to do this, Zeki?
No, I don't. Harriet, the General is no longer in charge. RWBY and the others have used the staff. Atlas is falling. But its people will be safe. Unless you...
It's the principle, Vine! It's about loyalty! Clover understood that! Clover would see this through!
And perhaps Clover was wrong too.
Don't you dare! Clover was...
He was incorrect about what he did.
Important to you. Harriet, you are not the only one.
Looks like you're getting that fight after all.
Yes! I hate him so much too. Watts is a character to enjoy to hate. Cinder is a character to just hate to hate because God, I just nothing will ever be good enough for me. No amount of pain done to this woman will ever make me happy.
I repeat, is anybody receiving these messages? Can anyone report status on the evacuation?
And now you're gonna have James and her fighting. Yeah, what was the point in doing this?
I chased a lot of shadows over the years, always expecting betrayal. But never once did I think it would ever come from you. I know what's best for Atlas, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get that staff. So, consider this my last order. Step aside.
I've never wavered in fighting the enemies of this kingdom. And I won't start now.
Not the cry. Not the gangster tears shed for him knowing what he has to do. God! This makes me so pissy.
I'm spent.
Where's Penny? Couldn't she deal with the storm?
Wait, Penny should have been here by now. Something's wrong. What? Why can't I?
Oh dear. Ambrosius.
People enter from Atlas and Mantle on one side and leave on the other side with a one-way ticket to Vacuo. One-way ticket to Vacuo. One-way ticket to Vacuo.
We can't go back. The portal won't let us.
Oh, this is a massive problem. And they don't have, and he doesn't have any aura. Oh, that's a problem. This is gonna be a big problem. God, I'm so pissed right now. Just everything Cinder does makes me want to punch a baby in the mouth. And, like, it's good writing, kind of, but, like, I shouldn't be like, oh, it's good writing. It's good character writing. Just makes me so mad because I think she should have died a long time ago. Saying Rutledge, not even you, can make me happy right now. That is a dope looking concept piece. Same with this one, probably. Alright, I'll be right back with the next one in less than a second. See you guys then. And I'm back after a quick therapy session and just getting my anger out. So, hi everyone. We're starting here because they gave me a content warning of this episode contains themes of death that may be distressing for some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Penny's gonna die. I don't know how, I don't know why, but Penny's gonna die. And it's gonna hurt me. And I just have to accept that. But here we are. We're just gonna jump right into it. The whale's coming back? No, it's falling apart again? Oh, it's Salem time. And look at her reforming somehow.
Winter, do not blame me.
What do you mean, don't blame you? Winter, do not blame me. I just killed innocent people. I just did what I had to do, which was also kill your father. Winter, I murdered your father. He was standing in the way of Atlas, Winter. Like,
I have sacrificed everything.
No, you have sacrificed everyone else. You closed the borders. You squeezed Mantle until it broke.
I have only done what's best for Remnant, and no one is grateful.
Best for Remnant? Oh, I've only done what's best for Remnant. I have stripped them dry of their materials. I have told our world that this great evil exists. I have, like, you've done nothing for Remnant. You have actually done the opposite for Remnant. Like, that's what I hate about you. Like, it's just so frustrating. I also love the gun, his gun attachments. Those are, like, really cool. Grateful for what?
Priority 1.
Weiss, all she's ever wanted is the maiden power. I can buy you all time.
Penny.
Wow, exactly like I said. She's going to die.
I'm right here. I'm what you want.
I want it all.
Yeah? And you deserve nothing. You are I want it all! Shut up, you stupid, condescending, dumb woman who, honestly, you should have been beaten more as a child. I would be happy, actually cathartic, to watch you get electrocuted for about an hour straight. You know what? I might do that in my next video. I may just try to have someone find a compilation of every time Cinder gets electrocuted, and as a child, I mean, as a innocent, helpless child, and I'll still watch it. I'll gladly watch it. And if this is something that finds you disgusted with my personality, if this is something that finds you if you find this genuinely like a irredeemable thing about me, Beef Reacts, that's perfectly fine. You know what I'm not doing? I'm not saying this makes me a good person. I'm not even saying that this makes me a moral person. I'm saying that watching her Cinder Falls as a child suffer, it'd make me happy. It would make me genuinely happy. I'd laugh, and I'd be like, yeah, that is what happened, and I'll do it. I'll gladly do it. Like, she is evil. She's just straight evil. And when you have someone who's straight evil like this, it's just better to just let them be evil. Like, just don't look for the good in them. Just let people be evil. Like, because she's evil.
I want it all.
Yeah, you're a narcissistic dummy. Yep.
Get up!
Damn.
You're making a mistake, Harriet. What happened to Clover?
Why is his... It kind of sounds like the voice actor was a little sick here, but I think he might have got kicked in the throat, and that's why he's talking like this. But, like, damn.
You're making a mistake, Harriet. What happened to Clover?
Shut up already! Get out of the way! Here, please, don't do this. They're still evacuating in Mantle. Why can't you just let me do my job? Because you're our friend, and we won't let you go through with this.
No!
I hate rocks so much. Yo, it's amazing how, like, Neo can just fight this well. No, I guess I need to read the Roman holiday thing, because I just want to know how she can just do all this.
Leave her alone! Come on, we have to do this for Ye.
Not the fall. Now she's got to do hand to hand.
The autopilot's locked. We gotta go.
There's no time to make it out of the blast range. I've killed us all.
Yeah, you did.
I'm sorry.
No, you can't.
I can. If it means saving all of my friends.
I don't know what you're doing. could you tell? It just Crow's just like, hey, listen, I don't know what's going on here, but like it seems like there's a lot of pre-established things going on with this group's dynamics that I don't know. But like, thanks. I'll drink some water to you later. I'll pour one out in your memory. Oh my god.
Whatever you wanted, I hope it was worth it.
And she'll stomp on Neo.
You should have never threatened me. And you should have never been born.
Save Neo, damn it! Now. unfortunately, I have to sit here and deal with this now.
Get back!
May, Joanna, any huntsman that went through that gate, bring him here.
Give it to me,
Figures that
Sean.
A Schnee would be the last one standing, letting all her friends die first.
Can we just use the maiden powers how they're supposed to be used, Penny? Please, like, I think you got this.
You wouldn't know anything about friends.
Figured they let them die first. You just killed the only person who's helped you do all this. Yes!
She's back.
Somebody cut her hand off. Good job, Penny.
Just hold on. My semblance.
No. There's not enough time to heal me.
Stop it.
She can't get the staff and the power. But there is something you can do.
No, I don't know where the others are, but Weiss will give us time.
Let me choose this one thing. Trust me.
No.
Salutations! You made it!
Where... What is this?
I thought of you, and here we are.
Oh, Penny.
It seemed fitting that it should be you. It was your power, after all.
No, Penny. You were always the real maiden at heart. I was just a machine. Just following orders.
You were my friend.
Thank you for trusting me with this. When you're gone,
I won't be gone. I'll be part of you.
good. I'm glad.
It's like I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, but come on, dude. I wasn't prepared for that. Why does the show give me her just to take her away within 2 seasons? Why do they do that? Why give me that happiness to just steal it from me? Who does that to somebody? Who does that to a human being? Like it's not even like, oh, I'm not happy. I don't know how to treat this situation anymore. Like, come on.
So, the destiny I chose for you has arrived.
You chose nothing. This was a gift.
Yes! I really hope that was not his death, because honestly, that'd be a stupid way to kill James Ironwood. His own weapon, like, yeah, that works poetically, but damn, it works poetically, but the big issue with the way that they just did that is that you can't build characters up for seasons to be villainous and then do what they did with Adam, which is just kill them within 5 minutes. Sorry for cursing again, but like, you can't kill them within 5 minutes like that, because it doesn't make it doesn't, as an audience member, it's like what was the point in even building this up to be a climactic thing if it's like only gonna happen here? If there is no, like, yeah, we can say that the monologues are annoying, but if there is no monologue, or there is no final thing, if there is no whatever, like, yeah, so you finally accepted, like, so you finally got the destiny I chose for you. No, I chose this. Great line. That's a great way to sum up their relationship, but, like, we've been given more of that relationship. We've been given more of what Jimmy Ironwoods cares about, the things that matter to him, and it's just been taken. Like, we should always view his character as a tragedy, because it quite literally is a tragedy of what happens when you get caught up and you lose your faith in everything. Wipe the blood off, John! It rusts swords!
Where did it go?
I'm so with this. I feel like this is how Cinder shoots herself in the foot, because she's like, I'm gonna take everything you care about. Well, now you gave her nothing to lose. Now you made it personal. You think you're gonna cripple them emotionally, but now they have nothing.
You are going to pay for everything you've done.
Yo, rip to the boy. Of course John makes it through. Yeah. Hey guys, listen. Penny's dead. Not the gangster tier of Grim. Yep. Don't let that be the end of the season. Thank you. Gimme. He's still alive?
I failed you again, Master. They used the staff to save thousands. Before our allies fell, Neapolitan killed Ruby. And before Ruby and her teammates fell, they used the lamp's final question. I couldn't stop them.
You manipulative little bitch. You fucking lying hoe bag. Quite literally, I just... There's no amount of hatred. Like, it's just so visceral.
Fell. They used the lamp's final question. I couldn't stop them. I couldn't even stop the maiden from escaping without putting the relics in jeopardy. I'm sorry.
You're a liar.
In pursuit of a new world, no cost is too great. You've done well, Cinder. Our work here is done. You said they used the staff. I assume you rid the world of their creation. What did you create in its stead?
I merely added more flames to the fires of Atlas.
They killed Watts?
And that's checkmate.
I don't know how I ended up predicting that, but good for me, I guess. It's the opening of Sonic Battle Adventure 1 or whatever. Dude, it's just not fair. It's just not fair, dude.
Darkness like midnight, moonless, there's no light, another lonely day is ending, searching forever, waiting, but never finding the only thing I dream of. The warmth of a smile that stays for a while, the face of a friend that won't leave.
They've really just done it to me, huh? They've really just... They've done it.
I heard a song once.
I'll take it, but they've done it.
Knows this point of view that wishes made on stars are likely to come true. So here's my secret. At bedtime every night, I search the sky and hope to find a star who'd send a light to me. The one thing I need, just one kind soul with a heart of gold. Then my dreams became real and I finally feel not alone. Do hearts always make you feel this warm? My wish came true the day
Fuck you, Jeff Williams. Really making a song about Penny right now after that. After doing me that dirty. After Pietro doesn't even get to see his daughter as his daughter. Like, come on. They really just did this to me for what? To hurt me? I know it was to hurt me. It's always to hurt me, but damn.
I'm so excited. We'll do so many friendship things. Paint our nails, try and close, talk about cute boys. Attached but not by strings. You've got problems. Whoa, then I've got problems too. You'll never face this world alone. I'll be right here. It's you and me. Protectors of each other's what we'll be. You saw my soul through the nuts and bolts. You're the friend I can trust. Help me see I'm not just a machine. And is this what all the feels means?
Now, someone told me to make sure I remember the last word of this volume, so I'm going to make sure I go back and do that.
Shield you from the wicked, even if I can't. If for real it was worth it to know you. My wish came true.
I'm like just trying to take a moment and just let this be, but I don't know if I can. I'm in pain. Yep, I hear you. You sure did. Give me the after credits scene, please. Okay, so that wasn't the last word, I guess. Let us go back to hear what the last word of the volume was. Like, here-ish?
I dream.
Nope. Oh. Not him freaking out about RWBY. This is the last cut to black.
Checkmate.
Not checkmate. God, I hate her so much. Alright, well. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you don't mind, like, comment, share, subscribe. That whole ordeal really helped me out. Really makes things easier for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any comment, I already said everything. Just leave a comment below. I'm going to be in the Discord after this, doing my thing, talking about the show, freaking out because I'm upset and pissed. And if you want to hear longer versions of my thoughts, that's more or less what it's for. But, you know, I post every day. Peace out. I hope you have a great one.